Okay, so for question number 2, solving literal equations. All right, what I'd like everybody to do is I'd like everybody to highlight or underline E because that's what we're solving for. We're solving for E. Now, when somebody says solve for E, that just means that you're isolating the E, like you're isolating it like it was X. All right, so what is in the way here? The D is in the way. All right, the D is in the way. So I have to move it away from E. So to move it away from E, I'm just going to do what? Subtract it. Now, if you need to go minus D, go ahead and do that. Do I expect you to do that, though?
No.
No, you should know that by now. All right, you should know that. So someone should be able to tell me that E is equal to what? That's it. F minus D. That's how easy literal equations are. All right, E is equal to F minus D. That's it. All right, now let's take a look at number 4. Now I'm solving for the height. Does everybody agree? All of this is held together by multiplication. So how do I get rid of 1/2? Multiply by the reciprocal. What's the reciprocal of 1/2? 2. So now I can say 2A equals BH. Now, how do I get rid of the B? Divide by B. So H equals 2A over B. That's all there is to it. That is it. Yes, sir.
I know you did the reciprocal, and you got 2, but how comes is minus 2A?
Because 2 times A is 2A. You with me? Yes.
Oh, why would you put the 2 by the A instead of like the B?
I multiplied both sides of the equation by 2. These cancel.
So
You with me or not? 2, no. A equals 1/2 times B times H. I'm solving for H. You with me?
Yeah.
I need to get rid of 1/2. To get rid of the 1/2, I just multiply both sides by 2. Good.
So, the last test that we had, you could like plug it, if you got an answer, you can plug it in to see if it was right.
Yeah.
So you say,
Right. This
right.
pretty much. Pretty much. All right, that's why there's a lot of them. All right, here we go. Let's take a look now at number 6. The area of a circle is pi r squared. So I'm solving for pi. So what do I do? Underline what we're doing. Solving for pi. No, I'm listening to. Go. You divide by r squared. Divide by r squared. That's it. So divide by r squared. Divide by r squared. Do I want you to write divide by r squared down? No, it's not necessary. You understand math. You can just simply say a over r squared equals what? Pi. All right, that's your answer. Pi is equal to the area divided by the radius squared. All right, let's look at 8. E equals mc squared. Everybody recognizes that formula, correct?
Yeah.
M stands for what?
Motion.
Mass. What does E stand for? Energy. What does C stand for? You're right. The speed of light. The speed of light. C is a constant. The speed of light squared. It's an amazing formula. Yes.
So is it M equals E over C squared?
Wow. Exactly. M equals E divided by C squared. All right. M equals E divided by C squared. Let's just get done, guys. Let's get done. Yes. Shh. Like, it can't be C squared over E. That's what you're asking me.
No, I mean like,
If you put E over C squared equals M,
Yeah.
yeah, that's fine. But traditionally, we just write the variable that we're solving for first. All right. All right, let's see what you're doing now. Come on, everybody take a look at number 10. All right, this is the formula for area of a trapezoid. All right, this is the formula for area of a trapezoid. So give it a shot. What do I need to get rid of first? I'm trying to get, yeah, let's get rid of 1/2 because it's held together with multiplication. How do I get rid of 1/2? Multiply by 2. So everybody can write down 2a equals h times base 1 plus base 2. Now what? Yes.
divide by.
Yes. No, I'm solving for base 1. I'm trying to get to base 1.
Oh, no, divide by 8.
Divide by h. We got this. So divide by h. 2a over h equals b1 plus b2. Now what?
Then we.
Keep in mind, I'm trying to solve for b1. Which one is in the way? So how do I get rid of a plus b? That's it. Come on, man. 2a over h minus b2 equals b1. That's all there is to it. All right, here we go. Let's check out 12. 12 is the formula for perimeter of a rectangle. So how do I solve for W? What do I do first? Carolyn?
We divide E by 2L.
Not divide, because it's,
Subtract.
yeah, subtract. P minus 2L equals 2W. Now what?
Now we add 2L.
Now we want to get rid of the 2. How is the 2 connected with the W?
Multiplication.
So we
Divide.
divide both sides by 2. W equals P minus 2L over 2. That is your answer. You can't cross out. You can't reduce. You got to leave it like that. Everybody's good with 12. All right, let's try 14. Volts, current times resistance. We are solving for R. Anthony, what? Yes, R equals V divided by I. That's it. Nope, it's the same thing. Just traditionally, we write the variable that we're solving for first. All right, this is called the point slope equation of a line. We're solving for M. Any volunteers on this one? Molly? Do what? I'm solving for M. I'm solving for M. What holds the M and the X minus X1 together? What operation? Multiplication. So how do I get rid of that multiplication? That's right. Come on, guys. You're dividing by X minus X1 divided by X minus X1. M equals y minus y1 over x minus x1. Those two things are held together by multiplication. Yes. Because we're trying to get to M. It's like this. If I said to you 3x equals 9, how do I solve that? Divide, because I'm trying to get to the x. I'm trying to get to the m. The m and the x minus x1 are held together by multiplication. You with me on that? All right. Brennan, you're up. 18. Yes, very good. What am I dividing by? And the, very nice, divided by the L and the H. So W is equal to, yes, that's it. Come on, guys. It's not it. That's all there is. All right, here we go. Let's check out 20. Finley. Yep. So solve for C. Yes, P minus A minus B equals C. And then I'd like you to rewrite it. C equals P minus A minus B. That's not hard. Anybody have any questions with that?
Does it matter how you write C equals P minus A minus B?
In other words, you want to write it as P minus B minus A?
No, I mean like, does it matter whether or not we put C equals first or?
No, no. And again, we've had that question now a couple times. So does it really matter to me how you write it? No, I know what's right and what's wrong. I'm just saying traditionally, this is what I want you to do. If they say solve for C, traditionally C is first. If you write P minus A minus B equals C, I don't care. All right, it doesn't matter to me. I know that's still right. All right, everybody try 22. What do I do first?
Well, our first underline T.
Good. You are awesome. So far, so good. I have A divided by P equals 1 plus RT. Now what?
Subtract 1.
You are amazing. Very good again. A over P minus 1 equals RT. Now what?
Subtract off.
No, first mistake. Not subtract, but
Oh, divide.
divide. Now, please, everybody needs your attention up here. We're dividing by R. Dividing everything through by R. So first do that for me. Now, generally, when we write T equals A over P minus 1 over R, we're not allowed to have complex fractions. All right, that just means a fraction with a fraction. So what I want to do is T equals A over P divided by R minus 1 over R. What I did was I just divided each term by R. Is everybody with me on that? Now that we've done that, one last thing.
Don't you just do, like a division symbol?
No, we're not doing division symbols. All right, now AP divided by R. Now here's where I need everybody to understand. A over P divided by R is the same as A over P divided by R. Instead of putting divided by R, we multiply by the. So this is the same as A over P times 1 over R, which is the same as A over PR. All right. So that's the steps here. Listen to what I'm trying to teach you. That's the steps right here to change this to this down here. All right. So T is equal to A over PR minus 1 over R. That one's the hard one. Oh, wait. Number 24 is arc length is equal to R times theta. We're solving for theta. So this is just straightforward multiplication, right? So everybody should be able to tell me theta is equal to what? S over R. Perfect. Pretty happy with that. I'm listening. That's called the length of an arc. That's called theta. It's like pi. It's a letter. It's a variable. Yes. All right. Yes, that's right. All right, here we go. Okay, come on now, 26. Let's see what you can do on 26. Now, again, all right. Lena, tell me what to do. 2A equals perimeter times apothem, or PA. What do I have to do to get rid of it? Isn't it all divide? You're okay. 2A over P equals little a. All right, Miss Vaughn. Yes, I am actually. These cancel. Okay. All right, anybody have any questions? Little a equals 2A over P. All right, let's see if we can do 28. All right, come on, everybody write down the answer. Solving for F. All right, Sam, what?
I said F equals 2 minus B plus E.
Simple as that. Simple as that.
I'll put F equals 2 plus E minus B.
Yep, very good. Same thing. Very nice. Yes, sir. Because I'm moving this over here. Yes. All right, here we go. 30, surface area of a sphere is 4 pi r squared. So I need to solve for r. Here we go, solving for r, a little bit tougher. First I have to eliminate the what? 4 and the, so we divide by 4 pi. Now the hard part. How do I get rid of r squared? Nope. Definitely not divide by r. Take your calculator out. Look at your calculator for a second. Find the square button. All right, now on the square button, all right, if you'll notice, right above it is the inverse operation. So if you want to get rid of an r squared, you have to take the what? You take the square root or the inverse function. That is correct way of saying that. Addition and subtraction are inverse functions. Multiplication and division are inverse functions. Square and what? Square roots are inverse functions. All right. So we're going to take the square root of both sides here. Take the square root, take the square root. So r is equal to the square root of SA divided by 4 pi. The reason why I had you look at your calculators, because if you ever forget, functions are coordinated in groups of inverses. All right. All right, let's take a look next. All right, now it's just a matter of can you review what we did with absolute values? So remember, absolute values always need how many solutions? So everybody needs to write down 1/5 x plus 3 equals 2. 1/5 x plus 3 equals -2. Now we need to solve those. Subtracting 3, 1/5 x equals -1. Multiply both sides by 5. X equals -5. Subtract 3 from both sides. 1/5 x equals -5. Everybody good with that?
Wait. Would you do,
What?
I thought you, like, have to actually isolate it.
I did isolate the x.
No, I know, but at the beginning, you should do like -3.
No, you have, remember, absolute value required 2 solutions. You have to write it twice. One where it's equal to 2 and one when it's equal to -2. Bless you. So let's take a look at 34 just to make sure. I have to isolate, so I have to divide by what first? -3. So everybody's going to write down. So you're going to write 4 minus 3x equals 11. 4 minus 3x equals -11. Yeah, absolute value is the one where you have to do 2 equations. Let's try 36 now. All right, we got a minor problem on 36. I have to do what first? Add 7. So 4 plus 3x equals how much? 5. 4 plus 3x equals 5. 4 plus 3x equals -5. Now subtracting 4, 3x equals 1. X equals the fraction 1/3. Anybody have a question with that? All right, here we go. I need to get to the fraction one because I want to help you with your calculator. All right, so everybody take a look at number 38. We'd write 3x minus 5 over 6 equals 4. 3x minus 5 over 6 equals negative 4. Multiply both sides by 6. Add 5. What?
Not that being 19.
24.
Oh,
That's right.
wait. No, shouldn't it be 19? Or x, 3x minus 5 equals 24. Because you're adding 5.
So what's 24 plus 5? Anybody have any questions with 38? All right, let's check out 40. Uh-oh, what do I have to do on 40 first? Subtract 7. These are not to be added. You cannot add 7 plus 4. All right, you have to get rid of the addition and subtraction first. So 4, absolute value. Now what do I need to do? What's next?
Divide 4.
Divide by 4. Two equations. Anybody have any questions with 40? All right, here we go. 42. Now everybody needs your calculator. I'm going to review with you how to use your fraction button. All right, but first thing we're going to do is we're going to write it down twice. Okay, now everybody's got your calculator. Most of you guys, if you have the little calculators right there, the thinner ones, you can hit alpha and then you can hit the X button. For those of you guys who have the thicker calculators, you have to hit the alpha and Y equals. Hit alpha Y equals. All right, and then you can hit enter and it types in a fraction for you. Does everybody agree with that?
There's one.
All right, let me put this on pause. So you add 7/10 to both sides. So do 5/8 plus 7/10. 5/8 plus 7/10 on your calculator. I'm trying to teach you how to use your calculator. 5/8 plus 7/10. And someone tell me what that is. Okay. Now we multiply by the reciprocal. So what's the reciprocal of 4/9? So now on your calculator, all you have to do is hit times and it automatically pulls up the 53/40ths. So hit times and then hit alpha Y equals and type in the new fraction 9/4. What?
Why?
Multiply by the reciprocal. These cancel. So as soon as you did that, what is the answer? 477 over 160. Perfect. Now you learned how to use your calculator. All right, come on, focus in. Now I have one more. All right. -5/8 plus 7/10. Everybody type that in on the calculator. 4/9 x equals. What is that? -5/8. Some of you don't know where the negative button is. The negative's at the bottom. It's not the minus. You can't do minus. You got to type in the negative. Negative's right next to the decimal at the very bottom. So now someone tell me what -5/8 plus 7/10 is. Nobody? -5/8 plus 7/10. What is it? 3/40. Now you multiply by the reciprocal, 9/4. So help me with that. 27 over 160. Now the whole point of that lesson right there was to make sure you know where the fraction buttons are. So when you come to class, you can't say when you're taking a test how to use the calculator. I'm going to say I can't help you. Finish the odds for homework. Odds are homework. Get it done.